Hi, Connie. My name is Steve, and here's this short video that you spoke to my wife, Michelle, about on the 3 things that you can actually do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Well, you're probably sitting there thinking to yourself, hey, why are they doing this? And what's in it for me or them? And, sometimes in the world of the internet, what happens is the local business owners just too darn busy running their business to be able to learn all the benefits that the internet has to offer them and their business. In other times, the local business owner, the reason why they don't hire someone to do this for them is because they just don't know who an expert is and who isn't. And we've also found that by offering a free attack plan to local business owners of actual things they can do for free, has resulted in some of them business owners raising their hands saying, hey, Steve and Michelle, we like you. Please do this for us. So at the end of this video, if you've liked what you've heard, and you can see we got many tricks up our sleeve to help benefit your company, feel free to shoot us a message. We'd be more than happy to chat. Or at the end of this video, if you just want to take all these tips and tricks and do them yourself and use all this free attack plan and get your website ranked, hey, go right ahead. No harm, no foul. So with that being said, let's get this show on the road so I'm not wasting any more of your time or mine. Well, the first thing we want to go over is content on your homepage. Most business owners, or all business owners, know that they need content on their homepage. However, as you can see, I'm looking at yours right here. The nice website. I like how the pictures and stuff change in here. Well, what I was getting at, most business owners don't realize that they need anywhere from 1,500 to 2,400 words on their homepage of content to be ranked number 1 for, let's say, Roofing OKC. And with that being said, how we normally go and check these things, we use a tool to that does word counting for this homepage. We take your homepage URL and put it in there along with one of your competitors. Like right here, we're going to take Bases today, and we're going to put this into a word counter. These things are free. You can find them all over the internet, and it'll give us how many words of content is on your homepage. So right here at the top, you can see you got campbellconstruction.com, and it's saying you've got 804 words. Now, Bases down here, they're saying that they have 1,802. Hey, that's beatable. It just shows that they put a little extra effort in to getting that many words there. So with that being said, we also use another tool that we pay for monthly. It's called Ahrefs, and this tool here gives us a behind-the-scenes look of how Google is ranking everybody's website to get them up there to number 1. And this will give us insights on how we'll need to get you up there, ranked up there to number 1. So with that being said, let's jump in here and I'll show you around this thing a little bit. So we did a scan real quick on yours, and you see it up here. You got campbellconstruction.com, and I also did one at Bases. I'll get over to them here shortly. Now, within your content, you want to have that enriched with keywords that you want to be found for. So anything you want to be found for, like say new roofing OKC, metal roofing OKC, you want to have that on your homepage somewhere so where Google can pick it up. And then also, what you can do to get more keywords is when you save your pictures and upload them. I'll show you here. You right click on that, and it shows you this is the name of the picture. Now, if you rename that to like roofing OKC, new roofing OKC, roofing repair OKC, metal roofing OKC, if you name each one of your pictures that you have on your homepage to a keyword that you want to be found for, Google's going to find that when they send their little robots out, because they'll pick that up even behind the pictures, even though people like you and myself, when we come to your webpage, we don't see it, but Google does. So let's get back to Ahrefs. And now what Ahrefs is saying, it's got your 4 keywords there. And right here, it shows us everything right here. And now, as we go over to Bases, let's see what they're showing. They're showing that they've got 86 keywords that they're being found for when people search for them. And as you can see, it shows us every keyword they have in how many they have. And what we can do, we can take these and bring them over to your website as well. So you're getting up there in ranking past them. So let me grab Roofing OKC, and I'm going to do a Google search and see what that brings up here. And I'll go over some other little tips and tricks right there of other things that we can do to get you ranking #1 on Google. So as you see, what comes up when we do a search for Roofing OKC, you'll see the sponsors right here at the top. These are paid ads, so you want to be careful with these. You want to make sure you've got everything set and good before you start running ads, because these can be money pits. So be careful with them if you're not completely set up on that, or your foundation is not there to convert these. So you save yourself some money, and you're actually putting money that's going to bring you some ROI. So as we scroll down a little bit further, you see the Google Maps. Of course, this is going to show you an idea, going to give you an idea where these other roofing contractors are within the OKC area when you search for Roofing OKC. Now, off to the left is what they call the Google Maps. That's your name, address, and phone number on here. Now, in order to get ranked up here past the OKC roofers, you need more citations than they have. And you're probably asking yourself, Steve, what the heck's a citation? Well, what a citation is, it is your name, your address, and phone number placed on directories throughout the internet. And I'll show you a picture here that'll give you a little better idea. See, here's your name and address and phone number. And now say your name is up here on local, Yahoo Local. That's going to be one citation. It's local.com, another citation. So more of these you get, the better it will be. And we also have a tool that we use, which is called Bright Local, where we can go in and see how many of these that OKC Roofers has and get the exact same ones. Plus, we want to add you another 50 to 100 more, so you're really up there and pushing them down behind you. So that's how you get ranked over here in the NAP section. Now, as we scroll down to the organic search section, right here we see Bases Roofing's right here along with Salazar's Roofing. So in order to get ranked up here, you want to get the most relevant backlinks. Well, you're coming back to your website, and you're probably asking yourself, Steve, what the heck's a backlink? Well, what a backlink is say I'm a supplier of one of your products. Now I give you a link to my homepage back to yours. That's a backlink. That's going to give you link juice, if you will. It's going to give you some juice, and in Google's eyes, the more relevant ones you have, the more authority you are in, like say Roofing OKC or whatever you want to be found in. So for example, there are two different types. You got good ones and bad ones. So you want to be careful on which ones you get. So let's say you get a backlink from Gaff, Certainteed, or any product that you use for your roofing projects, or even suppliers of the stuff. They're going to be great backlinks. Now, let's say you get a backlink from a pizza shop that you go to quite a bit. Hey, let's just face it, when Google looks at it, they're going to look at you making pizzas, and your website's not about making pizzas. So let's keep it real, and we want to keep it within the keywords that you want to be found for roofing. And we can go up into Ahrefs, that one tool that I was explained to show you on the keywords, and we can look at both yours and Bases. So we go back to yours, back to Campbell Construction, and it shows you got 32 backlinks, and then Bases has got 272. So in order to get ranked up into there, you want to get more relevant ones than what Bases have. And if we also click on that 272, it's going to show us all the backlinks that Bases have, and we can also go grab them and bring them over to your website, so you're outranking them as well in in Google's eyes. And Google's going to see you as the authority because you're going to have more backlinks that's relevant than what Bases has. So as you can see, it's not magic. It is a method. If you get them three things together, you're going to be pushing everybody behind you, and you're just going to be having them trying to catch up to you. So you make sure you get the content, your citations, and your backlinks all where they need to be and higher up there, and get the most relevant backlinks that you can. You're going to be the big dog in Google's eyes. So let me wrap this up real quick, go over a quick closing on what you need to these tips and tricks that'll help get you ranked. Your content, you need at least 1,500 words, but as you see right here, Bases has 1,802. You might want to push it up to about 1,900 right there on that. Citations, you want to find what your top competitor is, what they have and where they have them at, and get those same ones, then plus add another 100 or 50 to 100 to them. And on your backlinks, you want to get the most relevant backlinks so Google sees you as the authority for roofing in OKC, for example. So if you want to take all these tips and tricks and do them yourself, hey, no harm, no foul. Or if you want a more efficient way and want to save yourself some time, please give myself or Michelle a call at 405-410-3024. And again, my name is Steve, and you can call me or Michelle at 405-410-3024. Thank you very much, Connie, and we look forward to hearing from you real soon.